Ladies, have you ever been sitting in a crowd when suddenly you catch a faint, unpleasant odor and start wondering if it might be coming from you? It's not overwhelming, just subtle enough to make you feel self-conscious, uncomfortable, and constantly second-guessing yourself. Even if you bathe daily and take care of yourself, your body might still be giving off signs you didn't expect. The truth is, your body isn't the real problem at all. It's the small, everyday habits in the bathroom that quietly build up over time and end up making you smell less fresh than you really are. Welcome back to Journey After 60. In today's video, we're going to uncover 4 surprising bathroom habits that may be aging your scent, but not your spirit. More importantly, I'll be sharing gentle, doctor-approved solutions to help you feel fresh, confident, and completely at home in your body. If you've ever wondered about this, even just once, drop a 1 in the comments so I know I'm talking to the right woman. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss trusted tips made just for women over 60. And stick around until the end. I'll share one small change that could completely shift how you feel in your own skin. Now, let's begin with the first bathroom habit, one so common most women never question it, yet it quietly determines whether you leave behind a fresh presence or a trail of neglect. Number 1. Using too much soap down there. Ladies, can I share a personal truth that completely changed how I care for my body? When I was younger, I showered every day with the energy of a hygiene enthusiast, lathering up with heavily scented soaps and body washes, especially when it came to my intimate area. I truly believed that the more soap I used, the cleaner and fresher I'd be. And with all the floral-scented feminine products on drugstore shelves, I thought I was doing the right thing. But here's the truth. No one, not my mom, my best friends, or even my doctor, told me that this habit was doing more harm than good. The vaginal area is actually a self-regulating ecosystem. It maintains a delicate balance of healthy bacteria and an ideal pH level, usually between 3.8 and 4.5, that keeps everything working smoothly and odor-free. When we use harsh soaps or fragranced products, we disrupt that balance, and that can lead to dryness, irritation, or even infections. I learned this the hard way after years of discomfort and wondering why my body didn't feel right, despite all my efforts. Eventually, a frank conversation with my gynecologist helped me understand something every woman should know. The vagina is self-cleaning. It produces natural secretions that flush out bacteria and dead cells. All you really need for the outer area, the vulva, is warm water. If you must use a cleanser, choose one that's fragrance-free, pH-balanced, and made specifically for external use. And use it gently, only on the outside. Products like wipes, sprays, or douches might feel refreshing at first, but they often do more harm than good. Most importantly, trust your body's natural wisdom. The less you interfere, the better it functions, and the fresher you'll feel. And if something feels off, like persistent odor or discomfort, don't scrub harder. Talk to your healthcare provider instead. Your body is smart. Let it do what it's designed to do. Next, let us move to the second bathroom habit, one that hides not in what we put on our skin, but in what we overlook when caring for the very clothes that rest against it. Number 2. Neglecting to care for clean clothing. We often assume that as long as we shower, we're staying clean. But what we sometimes forget is that fabric, especially underwear, towels, and sleepwear, doesn't just absorb sweat. It also absorbs oils, lotions, and your natural scent. When these items aren't properly washed or changed often enough, they start to hold on to unpleasant odors that no soap or perfume can truly cover. Marcus Aurelius once wrote in his Meditations, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." In a similar way, fabric becomes dyed with the presence of our daily lives. Your body may be clean, but if the cloth touching it carries the residue of yesterday, the impression you leave is no longer one of freshness, but of wear. The clothes we wear quietly speak volumes about how carefully we care for ourselves. As we age, the oils in our skin shift, the composition of our sweat changes, and our fabrics absorb more than we realize. Neglecting to care for clothing, especially the items closest to our most sensitive areas, is one of the most commonly overlooked reasons older women begin to notice lingering odors. And unlike our bodies, fabric doesn't self-regulate. It holds on to whatever it's been given until we clean it. So bathroom habit number 2 is not just about hygiene, it's about fabric care. Freshness isn't just about your body, it's about everything that touches your body day after day. When we treat these fabrics with the same care we give our skin, we extend dignity not just to our outer selves, but to the invisible energy we bring into every room we enter. Have you ever noticed how simply wearing freshly laundered clothes can change not only how others respond to you, but how you feel about yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might remind another woman that self-respect doesn't begin in the bathroom mirror. It begins with the fabrics that touch her skin the most. But fabric care doesn't end with what we wear during the day. In fact, one of the most overlooked habits happens during our most restful hours, and it might be sabotaging your freshness without you realizing it. Number 3. Wearing the same underwear to bed. It sounds harmless, doesn't it? After all, we're just going to sleep. Why change? But what many women don't realize is that underwear worn all day, exposed to heat, movement, and sweat, absorbs moisture, natural oils, and bacteria. And when we carry it into bed, those odors get sealed in deeper, pressing against our bodies for even longer. Instead of freshness, we end up with the opposite. My friend Brianda, age 70, is someone who's always been very mindful of hygiene. She showers regularly and prides herself on her tidy appearance. Yet she often woke up in the morning feeling a little off, noticing a musty scent on her sheets and skin, even after a nighttime bath. It wasn't until her daughter gently suggested she change into a fresh underwear before bed that Brianda realized what was happening. She had been wearing the same daytime underwear straight through the night, unknowingly giving odor-causing bacteria extra hours to multiply. When she started slipping on a clean pair before sleep, the difference was immediate. Her mornings felt fresher, her sheets stayed cleaner, and she carried a renewed confidence into her day. Nighttime is a time for renewal, a chance for the body to breathe, restore, and heal. Carrying the clothing of the day into the night is like bringing yesterday's dust into the dawn of a new day. It weighs us down with what should have been left behind. As we age, our circulation slows, our skin becomes more delicate, and the areas covered all day benefit from the freedom to breathe at night. Fresh underwear, or for some women, simply sleeping without any, gives your skin the space to rest, reduces irritation, and helps prevent odor from lingering through the night. This isn't indulgence, it's wisdom. It's an act of respect toward the body's need for renewal. Refreshing yourself before bed is not just about hygiene, it's about dignity. It's a quiet assurance that you care enough to give yourself the gift of true rest.
Number 4. Flushing the toilet with the lid open. I know almost no one has the habit of closing the toilet lid before flushing. I used to be the same. Flush and that's it, never thinking about the lid. Honestly, it's kind of funny when you think about it. Who even thinks to close the lid when flushing? But here's the thing. This seemingly harmless habit actually spreads germs around your bathroom without you even realizing it. When you flush with the lid open, you're essentially activating a microscopic fountain called a toilet plume. This phenomenon involves invisible droplets, often filled with bacteria, viruses, and other unpleasant particles being launched into the air at incredible speeds. Studies have shown that these aerosol particles can travel up to 6 feet or more and remain suspended in the air for minutes or even hours. And those tiny droplets, they don't just vanish. They settle on everything in your bathroom. Your toothbrush, innocently sitting by the sink, your hairbrush, your towels, even the skincare products you use daily. If you're nearby when flushing, these particles can even land on your skin, or worse, be inhaled. The risk becomes even greater when you consider air fresheners, scented toilet cleaners, and other chemical products in the mix. The toilet plume doesn't just spread biological contaminants, it can also disperse chemical residues, creating a mist that's not only unhygienic but potentially irritating to your respiratory system. So, here's the simple fix. Always close the toilet lid before flushing. Since adopting this habit myself, I've noticed a remarkable difference in the overall cleanliness and freshness of my bathroom. And no, it's not just about avoiding the ick factor, though that's a pretty strong motivator. Closing the lid drastically reduces the spread of bacteria and lingering odors that can accumulate over time, even in a bathroom that looks spotless. It's a tiny habit with a big impact, and one that helps your bathroom stay a true haven of cleanliness. After all, the cleanest bathrooms are the ones where you don't smell anything at all, because there's simply nothing there to smell. The 4 habits we've covered today: over-cleansing your intimate area, neglecting fabric hygiene, wearing the same underwear to bed, and flushing with the toilet lid open, aren't just about avoiding unpleasant smells. They're about honoring your body in ways that are gentle, wise, and respectful of the beautiful changes that come with time. The women we admire most remind us of this truth. True freshness doesn't come from scrubbing harder or spraying more. It comes from balance, from daily care, and from listening to what your body truly needs. When you approach your routine with intention and kindness, you don't just feel clean, you radiate confidence, dignity, and quiet self-respect. And that, more than any perfume, is what others will notice. This is the quiet power of aging well. It doesn't take away your presence. It deepens it, refines it, and makes it unmistakably yours. Before you go, be sure to tap that like button and subscribe to my channel for more timeless wisdom on aging, self-care, and living with grace and confidence. Thank you for watching. And remember, it's the quiet habits, the ones no one sees, that speak loudest about how deeply we respect and care for ourselves. See you in the next video.